Hi Antoine, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. How did you find it last weekend against QPR? It was a pretty tough game, I would imagine.
Yeah, it is a very tough game. When you go 2-0 down really early in the game, it is really tough. But the early goals, it doesn't help. But we tried our hardest to get back into it, but too little, too late.
How has the week been? Because you've had a free week, haven't you, for once? First time in seems like, well, it must seem like a long time for you, I would imagine, but for me as well, actually. So yeah, has it been hard work on the training ground?
Tuesday we've done a little bit of work, bit of running, a few games and tactical stuff, but it was a little bit tough. But sometimes you need that on your legs. But yeah, rested Wednesday and today, done a bit of training as well. So it wasn't too bad today. It wasn't too bad.
How are you finding your new gaffer?
I'm enjoying him. I'm enjoying him so far. We're getting used to his philosophy as a team. We need to know when we're joking around with him. We need to be serious with him as well. But nah, I'm enjoying him all around, definitely.
When I asked Adam Narge the other week, he said that he was very strict. Would you agree with that?
There could be times where he is, but then he can have that joke about here and there. So you need to have a little balance, but it's good. It's a good balance he has.
Has he spoken to you guys individually, or is it mostly as a group? And has he maybe mentioned anything that you need to work on in terms of your game?
Well, is that me specifically or as a
Yeah,
team?
sorry, you specifically.
It's more of a group thing. Just patching up some things from the weekend that we had to work on today and Tuesday. So, we've had that little talk and we've worked towards that leading to the weekend.
Sure, it's early days, I guess, isn't it, with him in charge?
Yeah.
So Birmingham City up next. What sort of challenge do you think they'll provide?
Be a physical battle. I can last recall from December when we played them, it was really tough, really hard game. But if we can be resilient and be equally as physical as them, we'll definitely stand a chance, play our game, and hopefully get a result.
Antoine, you've come through the academy, and obviously this season there's been a lot of guys who've come through the academy. What can you tell us about some of the other young guys who've sort of had a bit of a chance this season? Obviously, we saw Sam Pearson at the weekend was the latest, but then you've got like the likes of yourself, Zach, and Tyreek, who've been really involved with the first team this year. What about some of the other guys like Aura, OP, Sam Bell, Nigel Pearson? Sam Pearson. What can you tell us about those guys?
They're all good, very good players. They're all coming up, great potential, great talent. So it's glad to see that a lot of the boys from the academy are coming up and getting into the team. So all they need to do is work hard, keep working hard in training. That would be the main thing. But great talents, definitely for sure.
Well, just on Aura in particular, because I think he's the sort of guy who excites a lot of fans. He's got great technique. You've got very good technique as well. What's he like to play against in training?
It's not easy. It's not easy. He's quite a strong boy as well, but he uses his body really well, really quick, really good with his feet as well. So it's not easy. It's not easy to play against him in training for sure.
And just on yourself then, Antoine, just sort of rounding off really, what have been your highlights from this season in particular? Because you've had a pretty good year. You've obviously broken through to the first team. You've had a lot of first team appearances and you got that league goal, didn't you, the other week? And you've had quite a few goals and assists in all competitions this season. So you must be very pleased.
Yeah, definitely. I won't lie to you, I was not expecting it. I was expecting to get this breakthrough this year, but just worked really hard, kept my head down. And when I eventually got my chance, started to play a few games, backed up with a few performances as well. But I'll definitely say the highlight is just being involved. That was the main thing for me coming into this season, to be involved in and around it. So to play as many games as I've played this season, I'm happy. I'm very happy.
You're still a young guy, but what ambitions do you have as a player? What would you like to achieve in the game over the longer term? Do you ever think about stuff like that as well?
I try to keep focus on now, but definitely a goal of mine is to get into the Premier League, play in the Premier League, represent my country as well. So those are the two main things I'll say, but just focus on now and present.
Nice one. Keep it going. Some good form. Good luck at the weekend against Birmingham.
Thank you very much.